First, let's define what oral sex is. Oral sex means using your mouth on a vulva or a penis or an anus. And all of these things can transmit STIs or STDs. They can be transmitted from your mouth to someone's genitals, or they can be transmitted from someone's genitals to your mouth. Although oral sex tends to have a lower risk of transmitting STIs and STDs than vaginal penetration or anal penetration, there is still some risk. The best way to reduce your risk of transmission is to use some sort of barrier. So if you were going to put your mouth on a penis, you would want to have a latex condom on that penis. If you're going to put your mouth on a vulva or your mouth on an anus, you might want to have a layer of plastic wrap or a dental dam between your mouth and that anus. You can transmit some things from your mouth to someone else's genitals. The real concern, though, is from someone's genitals to your mouth. One of the most common things that get transmitted through oral sex is herpes. So if you have a cold sore on your lip, which is an oral herpes, you can transmit that to someone's genitals, even if you actually don't have a cold sore, or you are at the point of infection where you're shedding, where the virus is active, you can transmit your oral herpes to someone's genitals. Another thing is that you can, from someone's genitals to your mouth, can be a chlamydial infection. So that can be if someone ejaculates into your mouth and they have infectious semen, they can infect the back of your throat. Same thing can happen with vaginal fluid. One thing to be concerned about with oral anal contact, aside from transmission of herpes, is hepatitis A, which is gotten through fecal matter. So if you were to put your mouth on someone's anus and there were fecal matter on that anus, you might ingest that and that could cause hepatitis C. In summary, oral sex, although maybe a lower risk for transmission, you can still transmit STIs or STDs through oral sex. And the best way to prevent transmission or reduce transmission is to use some sort of barrier method between your mouth and the other person's genitals.